The devastation Mother Nature reaped on southern Wisconsin last year is hard to describe. 9 tornadoes rolled through our area. The largest, an EF3, did more than $3.5 million of damage to Country View Elementary School in Verona. It blew down cinder block walls and tore off part of the roof of that school. Tonight we are looking back at the damage and that massive system that rolled through. News 3 reporter Dave Delosier joins us live from Country View Elementary with the latest. Dave.
Yeah, hey, Michelle. You know, even though it's been a year, those images of the damage to this school, they're still very clear to the memory. They are images of a school that was beyond a repair. This would be a rebuild.
A very different day.
To see this school now, you might not know.
It was just surreal.
Just 1 year ago, this is what was left of Country View Elementary School after an EF3 tornado slammed into it.
The wall was gone, about 2/3 of the wall. There was still some from the lower level, some of the concrete bricks.
And I knew that there was no way I was going to be teaching in this classroom come September.
A photo of a clock in the school hallway was frozen at 12:10 a.m. the moment the tornado hit. While time on the clock wasn't moving, the time to put this school back together again was moving very fast. In just 77 days, they needed to rebuild a school.
So initially, those were the thoughts. Where do you go from here? What's next? What do we do now?
In just 77 days, the school was not only rebuilt, it was rebuilt to look the same as it was before the tornado. They wanted the kids to walk through the door and find comfort.
You know, looking around, it's home.
And 1 year after the storm, life is moving on.
Well, kindergartners became first graders, and we got new kindergartners. We celebrated friendship parties and holidays.
And they now celebrate something else at this school, the knowledge that out of one terrible night came one strong community.
It swells up my heart to think about the community and the people that worked to get us back in here by September 1st and let us be here and make those memories.
And they are making those memories. Now, while much of what was in those classrooms could not be salvaged, 4 things were. In each of the classrooms that were destroyed, they managed to get the American flags, 4 American flags that were on the walls. And Michelle, those 4 American flags are now in 4 frames that line the hallways of the school.
Very cool. And those kindergartners turned to first graders, and very good story there. Thank you, Dave. Of course, that weather system tore through Grant County, knocking out power and toppling trees there while slamming UW-Platteville. Karen, I remember that night very well. We were up very late.
We were, yeah. That line of storms moved through late that evening, and what happened is we had a nearly stationary front across the area, a lot of moisture surging in from the Gulf of Mexico, and some pretty unstable atmosphere across the area, and that caused this line of storms to develop, and that gradually shifted off to the east, and as it did, you can see how it kind of bowed out in a few spots and then eventually began some rotation across the area, and that spawned those tornadoes here across southern Wisconsin. In all, we had 9 tornadoes touch down. The strongest one was that EF3 tornado in the Verona area, and with an EF3 tornado we have winds of about 136 to 165 miles per hour. Now, the Verona tornado was estimated to be at about 140 miles per hour on those peak winds that night, and when that happens, you can have heavy cars lifted and thrown, you can have trains overturned, you can have stories of well-built homes destroyed, as well as severe damage to large buildings like which we saw with that school in Verona. But the good news is tonight looks like a much different scenario, some pretty quiet weather expected for us tonight, so I'll talk more about that in a few minutes.
I look forward to that. Thank you, Karen.
You're welcome.